Awesome. So if everybody could just mute themselves as they jump on, that would be perfect. Sup, Britt? Awesome. All right. For those of you who do not know who I am, my name is Marie Barker, and I am the creator of Boomerang Wellness. We are a 2019 elite team, and we're doing some things this year. And one of those things is having coaches hit Emerald as soon as humanly possible, because when you hit Emerald, I truly believe in my heart of hearts that hitting Emerald is like your very first win as a coach. It's also one of your easiest wins. So it's really good for confidence. It's really good for momentum. It's really good for credibility. Going Emerald is basically like you saying, my doors to my business are open. My sign is turned on. Let's do this thing. So tonight I'm just going to go over some of the how, what, why of Emerald. And I have a little slideshow to show you guys because I'm fancy like that. So I'm going to share my screen. If you guys have a pen and paper or you want to take notes on your phone, feel free. And I'm recording it as well, so I'll share the recording with you guys after if there's anything you miss and you wanted to go back on. So can you guys just give me a thumbs up if you can see that slideshow? Gouda? Awesome. I'm pretty sure that's Alex. I like the catcher. Nice. Yes, totally is. Awesome. What's up, Amy? I'm just going to mute you really quick. Sweet. Okay, I got you. So can you guys see that in full screen? Yes? Awesome. All right. We are going to chat about how to go Emerald in 24 hours. And for anybody who just peed their pants a little bit, I got to make sure I see the chat because, okay, good. For anybody who just peed their pants a little bit, I'm going to help you through the nerves of, oh my God, I can't go Emerald in 24 hours. What are you talking about, Marie? You're crazy. I promise I'm not. I've done it before. I've seen lots of coaches do it before, and I know that you can do it before because we're all humans, and if I can do it, so can you, right? So we're going to talk about the what, the why, and the how of going Emerald. Now let's see if my slides will work. Oops. There we go. You guys can still see that? Good. Okay, so we're just going to talk briefly about what Emerald actually means and why you should care about it, why you want to go Emerald ASAP in your business. And if you're on this call, I'm assuming if you're on this call that you are looking to make some kind of an income and some kind of an impact with Beachbody Coaching. And then how do you go Emerald in 24 hours, we'll discuss. I like tangible take-home action steps. I'm not one to do a lot of theory. I like real, tangible. I like stuff I could take action on and get results from. So I just wanted to start it off with this. I'm just going to move you guys in case you can see that. So Zig Ziglar said, you don't have to be great to start, but you do have to start to be great. And I think the number one hang up I see most coaches experience in their coaching career, we'll call it, because a lot of coaches get hung up and then never actually start, is they think they have to know everything before they start. They think they have to know everything in order to be successful. And I'm going to drop a little truth bomb for y'all tonight. Tomorrow is my 4-year coach anniversary. 4. Super cool, right? And I'm still learning stuff daily. So if I'm still learning stuff daily, you shouldn't be worried about it. I'm doing this full time now, okay? So just like, take the pressure off your back. You don't have to have all your ducks in a row. You just have to start and stick with it. And starting means you just have to do the vital behaviors almost every day for the rest of your life. It becomes a lifestyle. Working this business becomes a lifestyle. Okay? So you do not have to be great to start, you guys. When I started, I was so bad. I word vomited over everybody. I sent paragraphs, like little novellas, because I love writing. I sent such long paragraphs to people of like all the different superfoods in Shakeology because everybody gives a shit about that. No, they don't. Don't do that. And I sent people like 6 videos to choose from. I was like, choose your own program. There's so many. And they were like, whoa, this is a lot. I don't want any of it. And so I've learned my lessons. So you do not have to be great to start, but you do have to start to be great. Okay. Next slide, computer, if you could. Thank you. Oh, there we go. Okay, so what is Emerald? Emerald status is achieved when you enroll 2 peeps, 1 on each leg, and they're both active. And you are active as a coach when you have 50 personal volume or 50 PV. If you see those little PV and TV and LV and RV beside the decide the amounts. All PV or TV or LV or RV means is just the volume associated with that specific product. So for example, a challenge pack is generally 105 PV or 135 PV, depending. A bag of Shakeology HD is often 90 PV. It always is 90 PV. A tub of Energize is like 38 PV. Not sure why they couldn't make that one 40, kind of bothers me, but anyways, moving on. So when you enroll 2 people who go active with a challenge pack or a bag of Shakeol or 2B Mindset or the performance stack or boxes of beach bars, whatever their Beachbody solution is, they will go active as long as it's a 50 PV order. Okay. And just also for the record, you can either buy 50 PV every 5 weeks to stay active, or you can sell 50 PV every 5 weeks to stay active. So this is going to come into play later on when we talk about a spouse account, because a lot of people are like, well, I want to sign up a spouse account so I can go Emerald really quickly, benefit from all the stuff that Emerald has that we're going to talk about, but I don't want to order another bag of Shakeology because that seems like a waste of money. Well, you don't have to if you're not drinking 2 bags of Shakeology. You can actually just sell one challenge pack under your spouse account, or you can sell one 50 PV product under your spouse account every 5 weeks and they'll stay active. Does that make sense? Can you guys give me a ish? Okay, good. Okay, so the easiest way to go Emerald and how you're going to do it tonight / tomorrow is just to sign up 2 people, just 2, not a million, not 100, literally 2 people, mom and brother, friend and husband, cousin and spouse. Okay, 2 people the exact same way that you did. So if you got started with 80 Day Obsession and you love that program, get them started with 80 Day Obsession Challenge Pack. If you got started with Lift 4, get them started with the Lift 4 Challenge Pack. If you've already been coaching for like a day or 2 and you kind of know what's what, get them set up with the All Access Challenge Pack. It's $160 US, 186 Canadian. They get access to all the workouts for the year. They get a bag of Shakeology or the Performance Stack. They got a shaker cup. They got portion fix containers, meal plans, hundreds of recipes on the site, your coaching, your group. That's a steal of a freaking deal. Okay, and a free coach sign up with their pack. So a way that I use to sign up a lot of coaches, I consistently bring in new coaches every single month, is because I always offer the discount. Always, always, always. And actually some of my best business building coaches ended up being or were discount coaches in the very first place, who just fell in love with the product and the programs, my challenge groups. And then eventually they were like, hey, I've been watching you do this for a year. I've been benefiting from the discount. I've done 3 or 4 programs. I'm ready to coach now. And all my friends and family already know what I'm doing. So then they transition into coaching. So never judge who you think is going to be a good coach. If somebody just wants a discount, let them just have the discount and welcome them into your team with open arms. And number 3, stop overcomplicating it. Just get those people signed up with the same pack that you got. Capiche? How fast am I talking? Too fast? I had Energize at like 5 p.m. I don't think that was a good idea. Okay, Emerald is the first step towards building momentum in your business. I will be honest with you guys, you do not start making a lucrative weekly income until you go from like diamond to 2-star. 2-star diamond is when you really start making like career money. Okay, so put that in the back of your brain. 2-star diamond is what you want for future. But for right now, your first goal as a new coach, or even if you've been coaching for a while, or even if you're a discount coach who's just decided to start coaching, your very first goal is just to find 2 peeps who want to do a program with you, who also want to get set up with the discount, because who doesn't like saving money? And then they're going to join you and you're going to all hold each other accountable. I'm pretty sure we can all do that, right? That's what coaching is. A coach doesn't show up when everything is going fine and dandy. A coach comes in when people need some support, and we also need support. Everybody needs a coach. So you can turn the conversation when you're inviting people to do this with you. You can say, listen, I actually need your accountability because I'm not sure I'll be able to finish this program by myself on my own. Would you be willing to do this program with me? Friend says, yeah, I love you. Let's do it together. You say, sweet. Can I send you the link? By the way, do you want the free sign up for the discount? It's free. And it'll save you $24 a month on your Shakeology bag, which you're going to love. Friend says, yes, you sign them up, 2 success points. Friend says, awesome, 2 new life experience. You guys go on your way and get fit and happy together and healthy. I tend to go on tangents sometimes. Okay, that's enough of that. So what does Emerald mean to me? What does Emerald mean to you? Emerald means that you are officially open for business. Woo! It means that you don't just have a hobby. You've started building a team. Good on you. That's exciting. When you start building a team, aka achieve Emerald status, Beachbody says, yo, you are open for business. Let's reward you with some team cycle bonuses as well as some other awesome things. So no matter what your 2 coaches sign up as, if your spouse signs up, if your best friend signs up, if it's your mom, if it's your cousin, Doesn't matter if it's your child, okay? Doesn't matter who your first two coaches are. They have to be 18 though. They can sign up as for the discount to do it as a hobby, or somebody might come to you and be like, yo, I want to do this and run full way and make 6 figures. Okay, the sign up is all the same for everybody, so it doesn't matter. But Emerald at the end of the day just means that you're taking action. You are choosing to open your Beachbody coaching business and that you're serious about this. Going Emerald is a decision and it can be done in 24 hours. So I hope that this call will help you guys choose to do that for yourself. Okay, now I'm going to talk about why you want to go Emerald ASAP. I just talked a whole big game about how sweet Emerald is and that kind of thing. Here are some of the main reasons why you want to go Emerald as soon as possible. Number 1, when you achieve Emerald status, okay, so you got those 2 active coaches, one on your left leg, one on your right leg. Don't worry about what that means until later. You just need to sign up 2 people that are going to go active. You're going to get free leads from Beachbody. So when anybody purchases anything on the Team Beachbody website, what happens is they get chucked into this algorithm and then they get sorted and they get assigned to any Emerald and be a Emerald and above coach. So once you hit Emerald status, you get put into that pool of coaches who are now getting assigned what's called leads. A lead is just somebody who's ordering something and then they need to assign that volume and that commission somewhere. So they're going to choose an Emerald coach, Emerald and above coach, to receive that every single month. So as you hit Emerald and then as you go for Diamond and as you're hitting Success Club 5 every single month as your non-negotiable, you're going to start getting these free leads from Beachbody. Well, Marie, okay, what happens if I reach out to this lead via email and then they never answer my message? Like, why does that matter? Let me tell you. Because when somebody is ordering from you and they are signed up as your customer, you are making 25% commission. So if Sally Jane is ordering Shakeology and she's from Wisconsin and I've never met her before, and Sally Jane keeps ordering, but she doesn't respond to my emails because she doesn't want to have anything to do with Marie from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, I am still making 25% on Sally Jane's Shakeology order. I have people who have been ordering Shakeology from me for 4 years, and every single month that they order, I make like $36 or whatever the 25% is off that one person. So you can see how it quickly adds up as you start to accumulate more customers in your library, as you start to expand your network, as you start to receive more leads from Beachbody, as you keep doing this over time. It adds up and it will quickly pay for your Shakeology. It will pay for your coach fee. It will quickly pay for your summit trips, right? All that commission gets to go somewhere and you get to choose how to spend it, obviously, but free leads equals free money for you. And also free potential customers and also free potential friends. So let's just say amen on that one. Number 2, you get team bonus cycles and extra earning potential from Beachbody. Without going into too much detail, team bonus cycles are achieved when you have 100 PV. Remember I went over how like PV, TV, all of the volume is assigned to different products. When you achieve 100 PV on your TV on your one leg and 200 on your other leg, it doesn't matter which one. As long as you have 100 to 200 ratio, you cycle one time. And as an Emerald coach, you cycle for $14 per cycle. So let's just say at the end of the week, when you log into your Coach Online office, it says 1,000 LV on your left leg and 2,000 RV on your right leg. Well, you're going to cycle 10 times, right? And if you're cycling 10 times at $14 a cycle, my math is never very good, but I'm pretty sure that's $140 free dollars. $140 free dollars is like a challenge pack. So you basically just made your Shakeology cost back with just team bonus cycles. That's not even talking about commission. Does this start to make sense why you guys want to go Emerald ASAP, even if it's just with a spouse and a friend? Yes. Okay. Number 3, like I talked about before, it creates momentum. It creates credibility. You create confidence. I talk about this all the time with my team. Competence creates confidence and vice versa. Okay. You show up more confidently when you know what you're talking about. If somebody asked you to speak on a subject that you knew a lot about, you would feel comfortable talking about it, right? I could talk all day long about signing up as a coach and why it's so amazing for people because guess what? That's what I do as a job. I talk all day long to people about how they should sign up as a coach because it is legit and will save them money and will help them be a part of our team. And I think our team is pretty dope. And then finally, you get recognition from Team Beachbody at Summit and on the National Wake Up Call and in various forms. So at the end of the day, guys, just go Emerald, okay? How do I go Emerald in 24 hours? I know this is the burning question everybody else is wondering. So how are you invited? If you are a newbie coach and you are just hopping on this call, you just signed up yesterday or today and you're like, whoa, lady, this is a lot of information, not really sure. Just think about how you were invited. Did somebody send you an email that had a share cart thing linked on it and you told them your Shakeology flavor and you told them which challenge pack you wanted? Go play in the Team Beachbody website in the shop. Make up a fake email and add things to the cart just to see how much stuff costs and what kind of configurations you can make. And if you have any questions, just ask your upline. That's what they're there for, right? Ask your coach. And if your upline's inactive, ask their upline or ask your team page. What pack did you sign up with? Like I said before, if you signed up with 80 Day Obsession and that's your jam, offer 80 Day Obsession challenge packs. Emily Faber was just on the National Wake Up Call, and that is her shtick. She loves 80 Day Obsession. That is the program that like changed her life and got her out of a deep, dark hole of depression. So she offers 80 Day Obsession, which happens to be a 3-month program, to every single person who wants to join her. Okay, I love Lift 4 so much. I love it more than 21 Day Fix. I know, crazy, right? So I offer Lift 4 a lot, but I will also offer the 186 or 160 All Access Challenge Pack with Shakeology, because it's the basic pack, and I personally don't think they need the bands for Lift 4. So anyways, sign them up with the pack that you signed up with. Okay, take a breath, Marie. Number 3, I want you to think about what attracted you to your team. What attracted you to your coach? What were they posting that you were like, that looks sweet, I want to be a part of that, right? What excites you most as a new coach? What are your dreams with coaching? If you were sitting there as a baby coach and you've only been coaching for a month or 2 months or a day or 1 year, and you are like, man, I want to be a top 10 coach. I remember sitting on calls like this. I remember being a coach and I was like, I'm going to hit Emerald. I'm going to do it. And you just have to decide. That's all you have to do, to decide that your dream is worth taking action on. And then you like step over the fears. Okay. So figure out what excites you most as a new coach and just share that on social media, honestly. Share that with your friends and family, honestly. You don't have to go harassing people. You don't have to go knocking on doors or doing cold calls and being like, guess what? This is the best opportunity ever. I just wanted to tell you about it. Just share it in an open conversation. When somebody asks you what's new in your life, oh, I just started this new adventure with Beachbody coaching. I'm super stoked about it. We're doing this workout program together and drinking Shakeology and reading this personal development book. It's super supportive. I love it. The people in the group are amazing. I can really see this being a positive impact in my life. Do you want to do it with me? Invite. There you go. Okay. And if you need, I'm sure your coach should be willing to go into a 3-way call with you or a 3-way message chat so that they can help you answer objections and questions. At the end of the day, you guys, answering objections are really good. It means that people are interested in what you have to offer, and it means that they're just trying to figure out logically how it could fit in their life. So when somebody gives you an objection, don't be like, oh my God, objection city. It's not a bad thing. It's actually a good thing. It just means that they're trying to sort in their brain, okay, how could this work for me? Could this work for me? That's all that is. Okay, slides move. Okay. So let's do a little brainstorm. Do you guys have pen and paper in front of you or phone? Either one. I want you to just think about who are your ride or dies. So when I started coaching, I was like, yo, Brandon, you're my ride or die. I want to sign up. And he was like, okay, do I have to do anything? I was like, nope, I'll just sign you up. And then I did. And then guess what? He's still a coach. I also signed up a friend who was a ride or die. She's no longer coaching. And the thing you'll find is that you're going to sign up people who want to be a part of it right now, and they might stick around and they might not stick around, and that's okay. I have this saying that I've had in my mind since like my first year as a coach, and it goes like this: some will, some won't, so what? Who's next? Because at the end of the day, I'm not offended if anybody doesn't want to do this with me. I'm doing this no matter what. That's like being offended if somebody's like, yeah, sorry, I can't come to your party on Saturday. Like, you're going to probably have more parties eventually, right? Throughout the years, you're still going to host the party. So don't be offended if somebody can't come. Just keep showing up. Number 2, who would love a discount? Who are your friends that are like chronically, I can't afford it, but then they go and spend hundreds of dollars on shoes and booze? Just saying. Number 3, who would you love to help? Who would you genuinely love to help out? And you have to be careful with this one, because when you go to somebody in a message and you say, hey, I really want to help you. I know secretly that you want to lose 30 pounds and I think you'd be really happy if you did. You don't want to say that to said person, because that could trigger a lot of defensiveness. It could also make that person resent you because they think that you're just looking at them for their weight. Okay, so even if somebody's like depressed or whatever their issues are and you're like, man, this could help them so much, offer it in a very gentle way and just listen to what they say and reuse that same language back to them. So if somebody's like, yeah, I'm not really sure if I have enough time for that, then you can use that and say, actually, this is made for people who are super busy like you and I, and you really just make that a collective, we're in this together thing, okay? Who would be a great accountability partner? The beauty about Beachbody coaching is that you legit get to choose who you work with. If somebody is poopy and you don't want to work with them, you don't have to. So that's kind of fun, isn't it? I'm pretty sure there's no other jobs where you can do that. And who supports you? Who is your support system? Okay. Is it a spouse? Is it a parent? Is it a sibling? Is it your BFF? Is it your cousin? Right? Like there are so many people, you guys. And if you want to, in the back office, there's a memory jogger sheet in your forms and documents. I believe that's where it is, or else it's in the training section. Use that and think about all the people in your different categories of your life. Who was on your women's soccer team last year? Who did you work with at your last job? Like just think of people and just write the names down. You never know who could use this. You never know who could benefit from this. And then just remember that all coaches receive a 25% discount, and we make 25% commission on sales as well. And then once you hit Emerald, you start making those team bonus cycles as well. All right. So if you haven't already done so, I want you to write down 10 of your top peeps who you would love to do this with. And if you've already written down your 10 top peeps who you'd love to do this with, I want you to write down another 10 people, but these people are your dream team. And these people scare the shit out of you because you're intimidated by them, because you really respect them. Write down those people. I remember reading a PD book one time, and it was, I can't remember exactly which one it was, but the woman was in network marketing, and she talked about how there was this woman that she went to university with, and she was like always just so in awe of this woman. She was so beautiful. She was so charismatic. She was always successful, worked really hard, did all this stuff. And she was like, man, I cannot ask her to do this because she would just think it's a scam or something. And I'm embarrassed and I don't really know what I'm doing yet either. So I don't really want to ask her. And then it was like 3 months later and she came into this girl's life again. They met up somehow. They bumped into each other at a show or something. And this girl from her university days was like, you'll never guess what I'm doing. So-and-so asked me, and I just started this new network marketing business. And it was the exact same company with the exact same network marketing business. And because that person was scared of asking that woman, she signed up with somebody else. And I remember reading that and I was like, dang, you literally never know. You just never know who could use it. You know, and I liken it to when we look on social media and you see everybody's pretty highlight reels and you just assume that everybody has their ish together except for you. And that's not true. Right? Everybody has stuff and everybody has a story. So offer this to everybody because you never know who could run with it and who needs it most. Okay. If you guys are still writing, that's totally fine. I'm just going to talk about the U+2 rule really quickly here. I want to be mindful of our time. So we've got 6 minutos. So U+2 rule means that you are allowed to sign up 2 coaches under you with your credit card. So this is beneficial if you want to sign up a spouse account, if you want to sign up, it has to be a spouse, a parent, or a child. It can't be other people. Compliance will come after you and they will get a little upset with you and ask them to shut down their accounts if you are using your credit card on anybody else's account. Okay, so it has to be parent, spouse, child. That's just the rules. I don't know why siblings not in there, but siblings not in there. So this is beneficial because if you want to sign up your parent and your spouse, you're allowed to do so on your credit card just to make things easier if you want to for writing things off, or they can use their credit card as well. It's just a leeway for you to be able to use yours. And long term, it is super beneficial to sign up at least one person that's close to you, that's parent, spouse, or child, with their permission, obviously, so that you have an account at the top of your downline. I hope you guys know what that means. So when you look into your back office, if you go to like graphical genealogy or you go into sponsorship drill down and you check down those kind of different reports and see what's what, and it looks like a big tree, you're at the very top right, and it kind of just like branches out. You want somebody, at least one or even 2 if you can, you want 1 or 2 coach spots that are like prime real estate. So you want to have those spots taken by people whose accounts you can either control or they are your ride or dies who are going to be with you forever, right? Kind of awkward when it's like a girlfriend-boyfriend thing and you break up and then, so that's kind of awkward. But if you guys love each other dearly and you trust the person, then yes, sign them up. Okay, but it's super beneficial because here's why. I signed up Brandon the first week that I was a coach. I think I got Emerald in my first like 6 days. Again, do it in 24 hours. Okay, you can do it faster than I did. I signed up Brandon as a coach, and that was 4 years ago. So in the span of 4 years, I have built Brandon up to diamond many times because he's fallen many times. I've built him up to diamond, but because of where he sits on my downline, he also makes team bonus cycles every single week. And those bonus cycles it's free money from Beachbody for the efforts put forth on that account over time. And because of where he sits, he's benefiting from me also adding more coaches to my downline. Does that kind of make sense? This might be a little bit much, but it's super beneficial for you to sign somebody up whose account with their permission, but whose account you have some say in, and they can help you with it. Because when you do it with a partner or spouse or parent or child, like it's pretty powerful. And also, don't forget that all coaches make 25% commission. You guys, I know I already mentioned that. So, but when you sign up your spouse or parent or child under you with their first challenge pack and a free coach sign up, you're going to make the commission back off of that challenge pack. So it will not be the $186 or whatever it is. You're going to make $50 to $120, whatever the leeway is, and you get a signing bonus when somebody signs up as a coach at the same time as a challenge pack. I'm spewing so many things at you. I hope something sticks. If you remember nothing else from this call, just remember that going Emerald ASAP is important. Okay. Like I said, long-term, this is going to be 2 paychecks instead of 1. I'm pretty sure everybody could agree that 2 paychecks is awesome, right? And here's my example. Brandon makes an additional $500 a month as of November 2018 as an Emerald coach. $500 a month is like half of our rent. It's like groceries. That's a plane ticket. That's a lot of things, right? So just trust that the U+2 will work for you, especially if you have a long-term vision and you're not one of those people who gets in and you're like, I'm going to make a coaching successful in 3 months or else I'm out. Well, honey, I love you, but you will not make it successful if you only give it 3 months. Okay? All right. I'm just going to finish up here, and then we have 2 minutes for questions. So I just put this at the end because I think it's really important that you guys don't forget that a leader is somebody who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way, and especially shows the way. As a Beachbody coach, sometimes it can feel like you're a little bit of a black sheep because people are like, wait, what are you doing? You're doing that Beachbody coach thing. And I remember when I first signed up as a coach, because I was still nervous in it and because I wasn't confident in myself, I attracted a lot of, like how when you are looking for something, you find it. Right? When you're looking for a specific kind of vehicle, you tend to see that vehicle everywhere because what you focus, you create more of, right? So when I first started coaching, I was really nervous about coaching and I was so scared to be seen as this like scammy, like salesy person that I saw that everywhere. And I never lost the faith. I knew that I was going to be really successful with this because I was hell-bent on it. I'm super stubborn Ukrainian Saskatchewan girl. But I was like seeing all of this stuff of people just bashing Beachbody and bashing MLMs and network marketing and all this stuff. And I know if you're new and you're just getting into it, it's kind of hard to see and it's kind of hard to differentiate between different companies and different opportunities and stuff. But I hope that you can take my word for it on this one. I have been a coach for 4 years as of tomorrow. And I have seen so many different companies start and stop. I have seen so many different people jump from ship to ship. I have seen so many different things and opportunities come about. I have never seen a company or an opportunity as lucrative and as integrity-based as Beachbody coaching. And that's why I will never leave Beachbody. I will never not be a Beachbody coach, no matter what else I'm doing with my personal branding and adventures. I will never not be a Beachbody coach because it's such a genuine opportunity and a genuine chance to help people help themselves. So that's my soapbox spiel. Okay, and finally, to wrap up, figure out who your top 10 are. If you didn't write them down, message your coach and for accountability and be like, yo, here's a screenshot of my 10 people. Here's a screenshot of my 20 people. I'm going to message them by tomorrow and then go do it because you're going to be held accountable from your coach, right? So I'm going to stop the share here, open up the chat really quick. And if you guys have any questions, just unmute yourself. Lacey asked, do you get Success Club points from the free leads? So you only get Success Club points from free leads. That one, I'm not sure how consistent it is because I still haven't quite figured it out. If you are hitting, I think if it's Success Club 10 every month. So if you're hitting Success Club 10 and have a 90, you have to have 90 PV home direct order in order to hit Success Club in the first place. Is that right? Britt's nodding, so I think that's true.
Yeah, I was trying to look at it at the FAQ, guys, and I couldn't find it, but from my memory, it is Success Club 10 that you need to hit. And I think to even start that, you have to hit Success Club 10 for 3 months. For some reason, that keeps popping in my mind.
Yeah.
But just lock in Success Club 10. Help 5 people.
If you're Emerald and Success Club 5, you get free leads. And then if you're Emerald and hit Success Club 10, then you get the paid leads. And you don't get challenge pack like SC points unless they it's like they order again.
Oh, right. Okay. That makes sense. And because they introduced that new rule too, where people can order challenge packs every 6 months, and you can get those Success Club points, I think, can't you? In the 6
Yes,
month period?
and you can also get Success Club points from completion pack.
Yes, those are my favorite.
Yes. So if they already have like their stuff, then
Sweet. Okay, well, does anybody have any questions? I know I ripped through that really quickly and probably spoke really fast because, energized and I'm hungry. But I'd be more than happy to answer any questions. No question is stupid, so just check it out there if you have any. And I should also say too, for anybody who's on the call who's already Emerald, but is like, okay, this is like beneficial stuff, it's all the same. You just literally go Emerald over and over and over again. That's why teaching the basics and doing the basics is so important. Like, I went Emerald this week, and I strive to go Emerald each week. It doesn't always happen. Please don't think it always happens. But I strive to go Emerald each week because I know that so long as I'm doing that, that means that every quarter-ish, like every, 3 months, I'm going Diamond again. I say going Diamond like this because it's the amount of coaches that I'm bringing onto my team. And as long as you're always bringing in new people to your team, you're always going to be more excited to work with the new people. Like, your people that join you aren't always going to stay, and some people do, and some people on my team are like ride and die, but some people fall off the face of the earth, and then you're like, wait, who's in my challenge group with me? Who's wants to have fun with me in this adventure of doing this program that's kicking my butt right now, Transform 20. So always bringing in new people is really important, and you do that by hitting Emerald over and over and over again. And it is as easy as taking the Emerald status away from it and just offering people the free coach discount sign up with their challenge pack. That's as easy as it is. So anyways, I hope this was helpful. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, chuck them in the chat, or you can unmute yourself. And if there's none, then I will let you go, and I'll put the recording up. Everybody's good? All right, well, I'm taking a really quick boomerang because haven't filled my Insta stories with anything fun other than flat tire shenanigans today. Okay, I'm doing a boomerang. Are you ready? Give me your best hand motion. And go. Nice. Pretty sure Brittany Hill will just flip me off. Just joking.
Oops. I was totally unmuted. I apologize. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. We're so happy to see all of your lovely faces and cannot wait to celebrate each and every one of you. Crush Emerald this week, and good luck in Team Cup.
Yes, Team Cup. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't even touch on that. Okay, last 30 seconds. When you rank advance in Team Cup, you get Team Cup points. You and your team. And I don't know if you guys saw the freaking sweet Team Beachbody tents that are available for everybody that hit Success Club 10. Caitlin's laughing because we're on the same team and we're going for them. But like, they're super sweet. So hit Emerald this month. You will be rewarded for it doubly. All right, take care of you guys.